Welcome back to CHN Now. What if you could make a living cheering for your favorite team? Not a bad gig, right? Well, Crazy George gets to do just that while putting smiles on people's faces and making sports history. Let's meet Crazy George in tonight's Upside Report. Now that's living the dream. Coming up next is In the Know with our spirits and drink expert Blake Tucker. And later, Lauren Herpick of Local Food Adventures will join us for our up-close interview. Hello and welcome to CHN Now, Northern California's home for unique and unconventional stories that matter. I'm your host, Aubrey Aquino. Let's take a look at the news. We begin with national news. In Washington, signs the door may be opening slightly from Republicans in Congress and possibly from the NRA to new restrictions on bump stocks, the devices used by the Las Vegas killer to turn his semi-automatic weapons into automatic machine guns. Holly Jackson has details. It's been weeks since Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico, but its impact can still be felt far beyond the island and here in our state. A California man is still struggling to communicate with his elderly mother, get her help, and off the island. Tom Miller explains the dire situation. Welcome back to CHN Now. Joining us for our up-close interview to tell us about her book, Letters Home from Stanford, is writer and editor Allison Carpenter Davis. Hey, thanks for being here.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
So let's jump right into it.
Yes.
Letters Home from Stanford.
Yep.
How did this come about?
When my mom left for Stanford in July, it's been a good 4 years. Thank you.
Allison, we want to thank you so much
Yeah.
for stopping by and sharing some of these wonderful letters home
Yeah.
from Stanford.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back after the break. Tonight on CHN Now, the history of pinball and the Pacific Pinball Museum. In the Know with Jesse Fix and drink specialist Blake Tucker will join us in the studio. All of that and more here on CHN Now. Hello and welcome to CHN Now, Northern California's home for unique and unconventional stories that matter. I'm your host, Aubrey Aquino. Let's take a look at the news. We begin with news across the border with ties to our own battle over health care. America is facing a dental crisis. Millions don't have dental insurance, and many of those who do say it doesn't cover enough, forcing some to go elsewhere. Lucy Kavanaugh takes us to one surprising destination for dental care. Welcome back to CHN Now. The game of pinball is a beloved American pastime, and although it's had its ups and downs in popularity, pinball is here to stay. There's a place in Alameda that aims to preserve pinball's history while providing fun and excitement to fans of the game. What a fun place! I'm adding that to my to-do list. Coming up next is In the Know with Jesse Fix as he gives us a different perspective on a couple of underappreciated films. And later, our up-close interview with drink expert Blake Tucker of Booze Freaks.